Okay, this is hopefully going to suffice for video 4 out of 4 on the do-it-yourself floating desk made out of butcher block. This is about, gosh, 10 months after I've made it now. I think I finished it in July or August of last year, and we're towards the end of June in 2022. But anyway, those first 3 videos were just me showing like the different steps of putting it all together and framing it and such, and this is the video showing the completed in-use version of the desk. And as you can see, it is seeing plenty of use, a lot of arts and crafts on this side of the table, mostly from my daughter and wife and sometimes our 3-year-old son. And this is the side that my wife and I use to work on the computer, whether that's me editing for a podcast or playing the MAME arcade emulator here on the vertical screen, or either of us doing our schoolwork, or grading, or lesson planning, what have you. But yeah, I just wanted to zoom in to really the computer side just to show some cable management, because that was one of my big goals in putting this desk together. Obviously, this side we're not too worried about cable management, but in the one spot where we are with the sewing machine, drilled a hole using, I can't remember if it was a spade bit or if it was one of those cylinder bits. I forget the name of those are. They're kind of like a saw. They have saw teeth on the end of the cylinder. You stick that on the drill. But I did something really similar in hiding the cables at first for the mouse, the keyboard, and the other things that are hooked up to the computer, like the USB Type-C charger, the wired headphones, the microphone. So what's nifty about such a large mouse pad like this, I can't really remember the name, I'll put that in the description, just bought that off Amazon, just an oversized computer mouse pad, is that it hides those drilled holes. So underneath you have whatever that is, the 3/4 inch hole for the mouse, same for those extra miscellaneous items. It might be a little bit bigger hole there. Yeah, maybe a 1 inch hole there for the keyboard. Behind the dual monitors, I have these wall mounts, nice sturdy wall mounts, put together just like so. So whether the monitors are flipped vertically or horizontally or a mix, you can still put the monitors together and hide those things. Speaking of hiding things, all the cables for the monitors go into the wall right here. At first we tried to put a mount there, never cleaned that up. Sorry about that, but again, that's one of the things that's hidden behind the monitors. But anyway, those cables go into the wall there, and maybe 18 to 24 inches later, they come out here, right under the desk. Speaking of under the desk, after you make it past this, whatever that is, 2 inches of butcher block, I put I don't know if this is called a kicker or what it'd be called, maybe like a knee kicker when you're sitting at the desk, of a 2x4. That's kind of that lip that goes the whole length right there. Let me zoom out a little bit. There we go. Little drips of finish still are there after staining it 3 or 4 coats. I can't remember how many. But you can see all the cable management that's gone into it. So that without the printer, just ignore the printer right there. Without the printer, there's really no cables underneath the whole desk. You do have the one plug that's plugged in the wall, but that itself is hooked up to a surge protector there, and everything is plugged into there. Your monitors, let's zoom in real quick. Your monitors, your phone charger, your tower. I'm sure there's something else I'm forgetting right now, but and maybe that's it actually. But everything's there. All the cables themselves, I have either zip tied in different places or just use these little tiny clasps that screw into the underside of the desk. And I don't really know what else to talk about here. The tower hangs right here from a mount found on Amazon. Just really handy mount. I can also squish other USB items into this multi-USB plug, which I believe is plugged into the back of the monitor or the back of the tower. Lots of airflow there, lots of distance from the walls and the floor itself, so lots of airflow here, airflow on top for the most part. Yeah, I could like maybe lift that USB multi plug to make that a little bit better. There's a Super Nintendo controller. There's the Super Advantage, Super NES Advantage controller there. Use that to play a lot of my MAME games because it has that arcade joystick on it. But yeah, that's the do-it-yourself floating desk made out of butcher block. Really, really nice, thick butcher block. Very sturdy, very durable. I've stood on this desk multiple times in order to install some of the lights, do some touch-up painting, put up that IKEA map, which compared to the desk, like, seems kind of miniature. But anyway, that's it for the desk. If you have questions, let me know how I can answer those. Just one last look at really the computer side. This is like my main goal. This is, again, cable management, very sturdy, being able to hide all the little cords from all the accessories and the monitors and the tower. Again, ignore the printer, hasn't been hooked up yet. I have no idea how I will hide those cables though. And there's the crafty side. So, yeah. You can almost envision it like two halves of the same brain, like the creative side and the more like technical, logical side. I don't know. I don't remember the different sides of the brain. Anyway, that was part 404. Let me know if you have questions, and thanks for watching.